Shalom, shalom. Call Halayim La, Alahayanawa, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakakadash, Mahamat. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well, and double honor to my elder as well, Aharon Wan Ben Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp here in Jacksonville, Florida. Salutations to the 144,000 hopeful elect pushing the truth across the four winds, and to the 1/3 remnant believers on Yahweh Bahashim Yahshua Shalom. It's going to be a quick lesson entitled Endure Temptation. Because we in this sinful flesh, and the spirit is constantly warring with the flesh. So, there's the book of Matthew, chapter 26 and verse 41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. So, man, we got the flesh is weak. We want to do things here in Babylon that possibly destroy us or cause us to sin or go off. Transgress the laws of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, but the spirit within us want to do the right things because we know that we could possibly receive judgment, for doing those things, or receive a crown just enduring temptation. Makan, I brought that scripture out to basically pull out a quick testimony of my life. Saturday after camp, it was a good camp this Saturday. And the spirit was flowing within the brothers. We had a good camp. But after that, Saturday, I usually go to this Issacharite taco stand over there on Taco Truck on Beach Boulevard. They serve the old Mexican-style tacos with the cilantro, the onions, and the steak. And, Issachar seasoned it just perfectly. So it's like it's one of those places that you can't get tired of. So I usually go there every Saturday. But my car got totaled last month on December 7th. So I was just waiting on insurance to come through with the new car, whatever the case may be. So I had asked my brother to take me up there to the taco stand because it had been weeks since I had the tacos. So I was like, I'll shoot you something, just take me up there, whatever the case may be. But he had ended up falling asleep because we've been going through it at work this whole month. So he had kind of went fell asleep, so I already knew he was tired. So, long story short, I got a text out the blue from one of these little females I used to talk to way back in the world. She was my homegirl or whatever the case may be. But we was always cool. But she was, what I'm saying? She was my little female or whatever the case may be. So, she was like, "What you doing? I'm in town. I want to pull up on you or whatever the case may be." So I was like, "All right, I'm waiting on my brother to pull up on me and take me to the taco stand, but he ain't really replied. So you might have to wait." And she was like, "I'll take you up there," or whatever the case may be. So I was like, "All right, I'll either shoot you some gas or I'll just buy you some tacos or whatever the case may be." Cause long story short, but yeah, I told her buy some tacos or shoot her some gas, and she was like, "All right, that's straight." So the whole time when she pulled up, we just chopping it up, getting reminiscing on old times and just, catching up the whole time. But long story short, we got there, and I wanted to go pay for the tacos, and I was just, went back in the car, and I was just waiting, talking to her, whatever the case may be. But it was still that thought in the back of my mind, because the flesh is weak, about the things that we used to have going on and stuff like that. So I brought a Jimmy just in case. You know what a Jimmy is, Florida talk. I had a Jimmy in my pocket just in case. So I end up coming back from the taco stand, and I was sitting in the car waiting on the lady to call me for my order. And as I'm waiting, I see she got that look in her eyes or whatever the case may be. So I'm just like, before I left, I was like, "Father, I'm going to pass this test. I'm going to pass this test," because I don't know what type of time she had going on. But I knew who she used to be in the world. I don't really want to pour her business out there, but I know who she used to be. And I didn't know if she was still that person. And I didn't know if she was, juiced up with that thing that they passing out these days. And, everybody going to go take. So, I was just trying to, examine her spirit and stuff like that. So, she had that look in her eye. She was, kind of touching me and stuff like that. And that's when they called me for my tacos. And as before they called me for the tacos, I looked up and she had her work badge, like on a rearview mirror, the one that's in the front. She had her work badge on there. She had her ID employer number. It said a few numbers, but the last three numbers was 666. So I said, "Whoa." You see what I'm saying? 666. You know what I'm saying? Because she was kind of, touching me and stuff or whatever the case may be, but her energy was off. When she touched me, I kept thinking like maybe she, took that thing or whatever the case may be, but her energy was off. So I saw the last three numbers. It said 666. So, and then it said locker number 18. So right under it, right under her ID number. So it said locker number 18. So I'm like, whoa, 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 3 is 18. So in my mind, I'm seeing 666 twice. Right. So, right then and there, that's when I knew. I was like, yeah, it's time for me to it's time for me to go home because I don't want to fall into temptation. So this is what I did. I went to my phone and I pulled up a scripture. This is James chapter 1 and verse 12. This is a scripture I pulled up right when I was done. I was really debating with myself whether I was going to go with the flesh or whether I was going to follow the spirit, because I know that we had a good camp and I know Satan was going to come immediately to try to take my candlestick away or try to tempt me with something, that could possibly block my blessings, because I've been getting a lot of blessings lately from the Most High with things just going on. I've just been catching a lot of blessings, so I ain't want that to be the reason that my blessing be took away. So this is James chapter 1 verse 12. Blessed is the man that endured temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. So in that moment I was tried because she had to look in her eyes or whatever the case may be. She was waiting on me to make a first move so we could do whatever the case may be. But it's just like my spirit wasn't dealing with it. I wasn't really on it. You know what I'm saying? So verse 13, let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahweh, for Yahweh cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempted he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. So enticed meaning drawn away for pleasure. You see what I'm saying? So, but verse 14, but every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. So I was drawn away of my own lust when I put the Jimmy in my pocket before I left. You see what I'm saying? Just a thought, when I could have just been in the spirit the whole time. Like, man, I don't know what type of baby. I don't know what type of time baby got going on. She ain't in the truth. She probably juiced up. I could tell by her internet post that she kind of a bot, So verse 15, then when lust is conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin when it is finished bringeth forth death. Do not err, my beloved brethren. So that's the scripture that I brought up. So in my mind right then and there, I knew that I was just finna, get her tacos, pay her money, and I was finna just go home. And that was just going to be that, because I knew that I seen 666 twice. So after that, it got all quiet. We was on our phone and stuff like that. After I read the scriptures, it's like my energy was off. I'm just like, it was meant for it to happen this way because my brother fell asleep. So he couldn't take me, and she just texted me out of the blue, told me she was in town from North Carolina. I ain't seen her in like 3 years, 3 years or whatever the case may be. So, after that, she was like, yeah, I just had a daughter like 9 months ago. She was like, I ain't even get to see a daughter or whatever the case may be. So I went to my camera roll to show a picture of my daughter. And it said, my camera roll said, you have 1,666 photos not backed up. So I said, man, that's my third warning right there. You see what I'm saying? They say you have 1,666 photos not backed up. And that's the first thing I saw. I'm just like, what? You see what I'm saying? So check this out. What it said. Let me see. I was tempted. Dang. As a matter of fact, that's the next scripture. But it said 1,666 photos left. So that was first I seen the 666 on her ID badge, and then I seen it on her locker number was 18. You know what I'm saying? That's 6 3 times as well. And then that's when I looked at my camera roll, and that's the first thing I saw. So I knew right then and there that was 3 times. You know what I'm saying? That was the third time I saw it. So I knew right then and there it was time for me to go home. You see what I'm saying? And this is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 13. There has no temptation taken you by such as is common to man, but Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. So once I saw that, what I saw 3 times, that number, I saw it 3 times in a matter of 5 minutes. You see what I'm saying? So once I saw that, in my mind, that was my way to escape. So James chapter 1 and verse 12 kept going through my mind. 1 and 12 through 16. It was going through my mind. Just like, man, I'm gonna pass this test. I'm not finna, have my blessings prolonged because I wanted to, worry about the flesh or worry about what was going on in the flesh. You see what I'm saying? It just reminded me of the story of Yahushua when he was tempted in the wilderness. So let me go through that. This is Matthew chapter 4 verses 1. Then was Yahushua led up, Salakia. Then was Yahushua led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterwards and hungered. And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the son of Yahweh, command that these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh. So calm, man. And that's what it was. I went to the scripture. That's the scripture being my hiding place, that strong tower. You see what I'm saying? To keep me in this foundation, my way to escape. You see what I'm saying? Useful lust. You see what I'm saying? That can possibly bring me to the hospital for some shit that she had going on in North Carolina. That or some, because she in nursing school and all that, so that really threw me off. She in nursing school, and the whole time is we in the midst of famine or all this stuff that's going on. So I know what you're gonna do when it come down to it. You're gonna stick your hand out. You see what I'm saying? Verse 5, then the devil taking him up into the holy city and set him on the pinnacle of the temple and said to him, if thou be the son of Yahweh, cast thyself down, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. So he was telling him, man, jump. If you the son of God, he gonna save you. He gonna catch you. You see what I'm saying? Verse 7, Yahushua said unto him, it is written again that thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power. You see what I'm saying? So we're not to tempt the Lord. You see what I'm saying? If I would have had the mind state of, oh man, the Lord got me. You see what I'm saying? How I used to be in the world. You see what I'm saying? Used to roll the dice. Like, I'm good, hopefully, or say a quick prayer before I, commit fornication or adultery. You see what I'm saying? Bakan, verse 8, again, the devil taking him up into a exceedingly high mountain and showing him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and said unto him, all these things will I give thee if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then said Yahushua unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy power, and him only shalt thou serve. So Khan. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him. So Khan. Once the devil seen that he couldn't tempt Yahushua, because all those things that he tried to tempt him with, he gonna have it anyways. You see what I'm saying? He gonna have every kingdom on earth. He gonna rule in dominion forever. You see what I'm saying? And that was the mind state that I was in Saturday. I was just like, man, we had a good camp. You see what I'm saying? Camp was good. It was the fire was going through the camp. All the brothers was on fire. I'm just like, I'm not finna let this devil take away my crown with whatever devil's demon she got on her. You see what I'm saying? Try to put them on me. And next thing you know, I go home and put them on my old lady. You know what I'm saying? And that's what my mind state was. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that I'm in the spirit. You see what I'm saying? At all times, because I might. As a matter of fact, she told me she was like, she in medical school, but she not really focused on it. You know what I'm saying? She unmotivated. So that unmotivated spirit could have hopped on me. You know what I'm saying? And what I got going on in my personal life, it wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, prosper, because of the simple fact that I wanted to live in pleasure. You know what I'm saying? But Khan, this is book of last scripture. At this point, meant to be a long lesson. Just to let the brothers know, you know what I'm saying, a quick exhortation, you know what I'm saying, the brothers stay strong in the spirit and keep pushing, and always follow the signs of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, and make sure that we are occupied in these scriptures daily. So when a tempter come, it ain't nothing he could do to us. You know what I'm saying? We boasting in the sight of the Father, like, Father, I'm gonna pass your test. I'm gonna pass the test. You know what I'm saying? Even if the tempter come to me, because showing you that I love you. You see what I'm saying? Makan, this is the book of James, chapter 4 and verse 7. Submit yourself, therefore, to Yahweh, resist the devil, and he will flee from thee. So, Khan, man, and that was that. You gotta resist the devil, and he gonna flee from you. You know what I'm saying? And just make sure that you always occupied in the scriptures, and always before you do anything rash or off of lust or off of the flesh, make sure you consult with yourself by basically going into these scriptures. So you won't cause yourself to fall or block a blessing. You know what I'm saying? You go straight to Yahweh Shah. You know, and once I saw what I saw, those 3 warnings, and that was my answer. You know what I'm saying? To go home, get my tacos and go home, and leave it at that. So that was that. That was the lesson. I pray that any brothers out there was edified. So with that, shalom.